right, thank you so much. My name is Mr. J. Today we are going to complete our OET reading practice test 3, part A, short phrase or answers. If you're new on the channel, this channel is designed for nurses, midwives, and other healthcare professionals who are preparing to write their exams, relocate into developed countries, and practice and develop their skills. So it is very important to keep the channel growing. Subscribe, press on the like, and share the link. Let's move to the quiet room and join me on the board. All right, so the first text A, is about necrotizing fasciitis. This is just a continuation, so I will not do too much explanations. We know it is infection, infection, infection. Therefore, we label the text as NF or infection, okay? It has microbiological type, it has pathogens, site of infection, comorbidities. Refer to the previous videos for better explanations. Text B is about antibiotic treatment. So we label the text as medications or drugs because we can find a lot of antibiotics in the text. All right. In text C, we can see supportive care, wound care. So we have explained if it's not about medications and it's about other interventions, then we are referring to text C. So we label it as other management. All right. Our last text for the day is text D. We have advice to give the patient. Remind the diabetic patient. I highlighted this one just to let you understand that we are talking about health educations, okay? So if it's about any information you need to deliver to a patient, come to text D. All right, so we are about to start our short phrase or answers. Questions 15 to 20. Complete each of the sentences 15 to 20 with a word or short phrase from one of the text. Each answer may include words, numbers, or both. Question 15. The average proportion of patients who die as a result of contracting NF is. So guys, we have NF in the question as the main key word. So we go to the text that contains NF, which is text A. Then we are going to look for the main idea here, the average proportion. So it's possible we are going to get a number. So we have NF in the question. So we came to NF, okay? This text A contains or has more information about NF. Therefore, we are going to look for a number. When you go through quickly, you can see a figure here. Now, we can see that median mortality rate, 32.3%. So median, okay, which is average. And mortality is what? It also represents death, all right? We have death in the question already. So that is it. Question 16. Patients who have eaten dash may be infected with Aeromonas hydrophilia. So we are looking for something that patient has eaten, okay? And we now know that they may be infected. So that we are talking about infection. So we go to the text that contains infection, and that is text A. Then we look for a keyword like Aeromonas hydrophilia, okay? And this Aeromonas hydrophilia is a pathogen, okay? It belongs to pathogens. So we know where to go to get the answer right. So we are in text A because of the information the question may be infected, okay? So here we have infection, infection, infection. So we are looking for keyword. We go under the pathogens, then we look for the keyword. So we have Aeromonas hydrophilia. And then we look for what patient ate. The main idea is patient who has eaten dash. So they've ate something. So in this box, what can you see? You go here, no information. You move to this side, then the same place, you can see seafood consumption into bracket for Aeromonas. So that means patient who has eaten seafood, okay, they may be infected with Aeromonas. Question 17. Patients with type 2 infection usually present with infected dash. So guys, we are looking for infection type 2, okay? We go to the text that contains infection. Then we look for type 2, what they usually present with. So guys, the question is about infected part of the body, okay? They are infected with. So we are looking for site or part of the body. So we are in the text that contains infection. That is text A. Then we look for type 2. So this is type 2. We are looking for the parts of the body, that is the limbs, okay? They are infected. They present with infected limbs. All right. All right, guys. So question number 18. Type 1 NF is also known as, we are looking for another name for type 1 NF. We know where we can find NF. We go to type 1, then we check for the other name. We are in text A because of NF in the question. We are looking for type 1. This is type 1. So the other name for type 1 is into brackets, okay? Polymicrobia. So type 1 NF is also known as polymicrobia. Question 19. The patient needs to be aware of the need to keep glycated hemoglobin levels lower than. So guys, this is quite tricky, but you have to be very much aware that we are talking about awareness. So, and information, okay? Patient needs to be aware. So, it's concerning information. Therefore, you go to the text that contains health education. Then you use glycated hemoglobin levels to look for the answer. Lower than, okay? The figure should be lower than. All right. We are in text D because of awareness. So health education. All right. So remind the diabetic patient to, so where's glycated hemoglobin? This is glycated hemoglobin. All right. So the level to 7% or less. All right. So we have less in the question as lower than. Therefore, we write 7%. Our very last question. The patient will need a course of dash to regain fitness levels after returning home. So guys, we have a clue, okay? We have after returning home in the question. So we assume that is discharge. Therefore, we go to the text that contains information about discharge. Then we look for any course that will help patient to regain fitness levels, okay? All right. So we are in text D because we have after returning home. That represents discharge, okay? So we are looking for a course. So the course, when it glance through quickly, you can see something similar like physical therapy sessions. So this is a course, okay? To help rebuild the strength and promote the return to optimal physical health. So that is fitness or fitness level, okay? Optimal, high level. So that is it. We have physical therapy sessions. That's the course. So we can see that physical therapy is missing, okay, in the question. We have course replaced as sessions here. So the sessions represent the course in the question. Therefore, we are looking for physical therapy. All right, guys. So this is the end of our practice test 3. Thank you for joining me. I encourage you to continue to follow me as we are going to do more videos recordings. My name is Mr. Jake. See you. Bye-bye.